So I'm not necessarily a religious person. I was raised Roman Catholic, but right now I would say I'm just very spiritual. I take what I can from different religions and just apply it to my own beliefs. But this is a very perfect example of God, whatever you believe is God or nature. People say that, low battery. People say that God gave us animals to eat, and that's what they're here for us to do as we wish with. But that is so not the case. Just like women were born for their own reasons and aren't made for men, and black people weren't made for white people, everybody, every living creature exists for its own reasons. This tree even exists for its own reasons. However, the fruit on the tree, this apricot, the tree is literally giving this to us to eat. Oh, look at that. I swear I did not pull that. That just fell off. And the reason that the apricot tree that is giving us this food, its purpose in life isn't like a cow's purpose in life or any other animal's purpose in life is to have family relationships, have babies, have a long, happy, fulfilling life with relationships and freedom. This tree's freedom is sitting out here in the beautiful sun. It creates food for us to eat, and the purpose of this food is, and I'm not going to eat it because this tree's in my front yard and kind of has like weird brown spots and bugs all in them, so I don't eat these. They just fall to the ground. But there's literally apricots all over the ground. This is food given to us, God-given food for us to eat, and the purpose is so we open it up and we eat it so that we can spread the seed. And they want us to eat it because if we don't eat it, the fruit will mold around the seed, and then it won't be good to eat anymore because it could mold the inside of the seed. But if it's all eaten by bugs or animals or human animals, the seed will be exposed, the sun will dry it out. After a certain amount of time of it being dried out, this shell will pop open, and it needs to get dried out in order for this shell to pop open, and the seed from inside will be exposed and will be able to grow another tree so that this apricot tree can reproduce. And that's its purpose in life, just like humans have a purpose of reproducing or just having relationships and being important in other people's lives. This tree's purpose is to live in the sun, breathe fresh air, change the carbon dioxide into oxygen, and to feed us. So it gives us this food so that it can reproduce. God-given food. This is the food that God gave us. They didn't give us animals. They were not given to us for us. They are for their own reasons, and when it says that we have dominion over them, it more means that we are here to take care of them. And if we can help them out because of our superior intelligence, which I'm not saying that animals aren't smart, because animals are smart in their own way. Like if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree and say that's how smart it is, obviously you're going to think it's stupid. So a cow might not be able to log onto a computer, but it can do other things that we might not be able to do. For example, they gave a chicken who has never met a duck before in its entire life, a baby duck in her mixture of little baby chicks, and she knew exactly what to feed the duck, even though it was different food from what the chickens were eating, and she knew to bring it to water, which chickens don't go in the water. But it was instinctual because they don't have all of this. Humans get too obsessed with words and pictures, and we forget the language of the world. We forget to connect, and we do have an instinct inside of us, but it's really hard to connect to with all of the other stuff that we're bombarded with. So they have instincts, and connections, and they gave another chicken, similar experiment, a quail, which ate different things, and it knew how to feed that too. Their animals are brilliant, and we wouldn't be able to do that without a little bit of knowledge or a little bit of advice, or really being able to connect to the language of the earth to learn what that animal needed. If we were given a random animal to take care of and we didn't know what it ate, it would be difficult for us without any advice. So we might be knowledgeable in one way, but doesn't mean that we're smarter than animals. We are just smarter in a different way. I forgot why I went off on that animal intelligence tangent, but either way, animals are here for their own reasons. Even if you think that you're smarter than them or that you have more rights over them, you need to change your way of thinking. That is speciesism, which is the most original form of prejudice. When you are born in a state of love, and you're not prejudiced against anybody, but at first thing you are taught that is prejudice before racism and sexism is speciesism. When you are taught, oh, you love the cat, you pet the dog, you name them. Oh, don't name that pig, we're gonna eat it. And then you eat certain animals and you don't with other ones, and you're allowed to kill one animal, but it's illegal to kill a dog. Things like this really kind of confuse kids, and that's what it's like the basis in the beginning for all prejudice and a lot of hate. So let's start fresh. View animals as equals. Give what is given to you. Even vegetables, you don't kill the entire plant. Most of the time you can rip it off, and then after you rip off the leaves or whatever, the seeds can sprout afterwards. And a lot of plants even grow more vigorously after you've cut them and pruned them. It actually helps them grow. Doesn't happen with animals. You cut a leg off of an animal, it's not gonna help it in any way, shape, or form. So see the difference. This is the food that was given to us. It's more than available. We have so many resources to be able to eat plants, and we do not need to have victims on our plates. We do not need to have suffering and death in order to eat and be healthy and to be happy and to be satisfied. So make the right choice, go vegan, and eat what God gave us, what nature gave us to eat, the human, nature's intended diet. Thanks for watching. Bye, have a great day.